Welcome to one and all. Now it is time to listen Dhamma. Today we are going to talk about a discourse on the karmic results of generosity and how long will be its effectiveness lost. This sutta discourse was delivered by the Buddha when he was staying in Jetavana monastery, Savatthi, Anathapindika's monastery. At the time, Princess Sumana, escorted by 500 chariots and 500 royal maidens, went up to the Buddha, bowed, sat down on one side, and said to him, Bhante, suppose there were two disciples equal in faith, equal in ethics, and equal in wisdom. She wants to know about two persons with the same equal faith, equal ethics, and equal wisdom. See, in Buddhism, faith means not blind faith. It is based on cause and effect. After so many times scrutiny only, we get faith. Not blindly faith, not blind faith. Blindly you should believe Buddha, it is not the way. So one of the qualities of the Dhamma is also ehipasipo, come and see. Not come and believe and come, no. So both are with same faith, same ethics. Ethics are Panchasila, 5 precepts, and also same wisdom. Here wisdom is not the ultimate one, knowing which one is right, which one is wrong, which is useful, which is wholesome, which is unwholesome. Knowing this much is also a wisdom. Both are equal, but one is giver, one is not. One shows generosity and other doesn't. When their body breaks up after death, they were reborn in a good place, a heavenly realm. See, usually with these qualities, good faith, good ethics, and wisdom, ultimately after breaking of body, one usually go to the better realms. But one is giver, one is not giver. After that, they become gods. You loosely translate as gods, but in Pali word for it is devas. Let me tell about something. They have got exponentially longer life, and they also with tremendous happiness, but they won't live forever. They also has got lifespan. This is the devas according to the Buddhism. After that, both reborn, punabhava, reappear in heavenly realm. When they have become gods, would there be any distinction or difference between them? The Sumana, Princess Sumana asked the Buddha. There will be, Sumana, said the Buddha, there would be difference. As Deva, the one who was a giver would surpass other in 5 respects. What are they? Divine lifespan. See, both are devas, but lifespan differs. And divine beauty differs. Divine happiness differs. Divine fame differs. And lastly, divine authority also differs. Although both of them are gods, but these things differ. There is a difference between them. As a god, one who was giver would surpass other with these 5 qualities. Again, Princess Sumana want to know, Bhante, if they pass away from there, from God realm, see, God realm also not permanent. After pass away from them, and they came back in the state of existence as human beings. Initially they were human beings, after that, due to their punya kamma, they appeared in God's world. After the expiry of that punya kamma, again they born as human beings. Again she is asking, if they born like that, is there any difference between them? Bhagavan Buddha replied, there would be, Sumana, said the Buddha. There would be difference between those 2 people. As a human being, one who was a giver would surpass the other in 5 respects, 5 factors. What are they? Again, the same things. They are divine. This is human. Human lifespan. Human lifespan will be more for the giver. We can see in the real world, some people die young. Some live longer. Why? What is the reason? This is the reason according to Bhagavan Buddha. The giver's lifespan will be more. And beauty also. Human beauty. It surpasses lifespan. Human beauty also. And happiness also. Some people live happily. Some people live in miserable conditions. So human happiness also differs. And fame also. Some people got famous. Some people don't. Why? This is the reason. And the authority. If some people tell something, there will be so many followers to carry out those orders or requests, whatever. But some people keep on asking, but people don't care even. So giver has got these 5 advantages. When he was born in Deva also, these 5 things, and human being also, these 5 things. What are they? First, lifespan, beauty, happiness, fame, and authority. We can see if anybody gives you something, you will feel gratitude towards those people, and you do whatever they usually. It happens. They are so famous. The givers are also famous. So they surpass the one surpass the other. The giver surpass the non-giver in these five things. But further, Sumana want to inquire. But sir, Bante means sir. Bante, if they both go forth and from the lay life and become monks, is there any difference between them? They renounced household life and they become monks. Is there any difference between those people? There would be, Sumana, said the Buddha. There will be difference. As a renunciate, the one who was a giver would surpass the other in five aspects. They would usually use only what they have been invited. For them, renunciate actually require only four things: clothing, food, shelter, and medicines. So they get with invitation, people will call them and offer to them. And also, the monks, the other practitioners will behave with him gently, agreeably, with body, speech, and mind. They don't develop grudge towards him, they don't scold, and they don't treat harshly. So these are all five things differ. Even if once you have given, you have shown generosity, these will things happen. In Deva also, they support you. After Deva, you again born as human being also, they support. If you become renunciate also, they support. But again, Princess Sumana asked Bhagavan Buddha, Bante, if both of them attain perfection, they become arhants. This is the highest thing one can achieve in this teaching, arhanta. If they attained arhantship, is there any difference between those? Bhagavan Buddha said, in that case, I say there is no difference between the freedom of one who was giver and who was not. See, here we can understand, if once you are generous, you get support, not in one life, life after life, up to attainment of nirvana, arhantaship. After that, there won't be any difference between those two. See, this is punya kamma, very favorable karmic result. Once you have done, that is up to your nirvana. At that time, Sumana, amazing Bhante, very amazing. Just much is quite enough to justify giving gifts. From today onwards, I also offer gifts to the needy and make merit. That merit is helpful for those who have become gods, human beings, and renunciates. That is true, Sumana, quite enough to justify giving gifts and offer, show generosity. and making merit. So for merit is helpful for those who are become gods, human beings, and also renunciates. This Bhagavan Buddha told and recited 2 stanzas, which means the giver shines like a moon among stars. Wherever he goes, he got attention and all those things. He or she, bright, shines like a moon among stars. She shines among stingy people. And also, thundering rain cloud with 100 peaks pours down over rich earth, soaking the uplands and valleys. Clouds don't show any discrimination between this area and that. If it is falling on one area, very heavy rain, abundant rain, don't show any discrimination. The giver also don't show any discrimination between these and those. He can give to anyone. So even so, an astute person accomplished in vision, disciple of the fully awakened Buddha, surpasses stingy person in 5 respects. Here he concludes. The giver surpasses the stingy person in 5 respects: long life, fame, beauty, happiness. 5 things. Long life, fame, beauty, and happiness. Here only 4 things I mentioned: beauty, happiness, fame, and authority. So 5 things. Authority also there. So the sutta concludes here. And lavished with riches, they depart in rejoice in heaven. Bhagavan Buddha's teaching is like this only, which is useful now, which is useful for afterlife also, and which is useful for beyond the life, nirvana. So by listening this Dhamma talk, may you develop generosity and get these favorable conditions up to your nibbana. May all beings happy. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sabba dhammanubhavena sabba sanghanubhavena sada suddhi bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.